Hey, it's Coach Richie from APT. So we're gonna go over foam rolling, stretches, and band activation. So we're gonna start off here on our butt. So we're gonna put the foam roller under it, so we'll sit right on it. We're gonna bend our left knee. We're gonna keep our right leg straight. You wanna have your toes towards your body. So toes towards your shins, nice and tight in the ankle. We're gonna lean off to our right butt cheek, and we're gonna move up and down. We're gonna do 8 to 10 rolls through each roll that we do. After we've done it just like this, we're gonna go over and bring our right ankle to that bent knee on the left side. Continue to lean back and sit on the roller and press through the right butt cheek. We wanna keep our hands placed right behind our body and press to the floor, just so we can use that to balance. Right, so 8 to 10 rolls, and then we would do it the opposite side. So now I'm just favoring my left side, on my left butt cheek, moving through. And then we'll switch over to the ankle. We're gonna go to our back. So the back again is in 3 different sections. So lower back, mid back, and upper back. The lower back and mid back, we wanna just kind of hug ourselves, keep our knees bent so we can push through our feet. And we're gonna pick one side, right or left. So it splits between the spine. So I'm gonna go lower back, up and down, 8 to 10 times. I'll switch sides, 8 to 10 times on the other side of my lower back. And then I'm gonna go to the middle. All right, so just mid-back, moving through, 8 to 10 times on each side. From there, we're gonna go right between our shoulder blades. So this little bone poking out if we don't know. We're gonna go right here. Hands are gonna be behind our head. We're gonna have our elbows out, and we're gonna just favor one side, starting off on the right, all the way to the bottom of your neck, and then we'll go off to the left. And again, make sure your knees are bent so we can push through our feet. After that, we're gonna go onto the side. So we're gonna get through our hips and our hip flexor. So I'm gonna start off side of my butt, not your stomach. So the side of your butt is gonna be on the roller. I'm gonna bend my left leg behind my right. Notice my whole body's turned. I'm on my elbow, not my hand, so I can push and get a little bit more range of motion as I push through. I'm gonna keep our foot locked, so toe towards your body, and I'm just gonna roll down and right back to my hip. All right, so we're probably gonna get about halfway to your knee and then move through. All right, so we'll go 8 to 10 rolls. After that, we wanna just stop in that position, right on the side of our butt, on our hip. This back leg's gonna cross over. Now my stomach is gonna be facing the ground. I'm still on my right leg. My left leg is still here to push. Now it's just in a different position. And I'm gonna go up and down 8 to 10 times. If we're a little sore on our quad area, which is the front of the leg with the bottom part, you can just push up a little bit more and get more range. Yep. And then we would switch sides. After that, we're gonna start off flat on our stomach. We're gonna put the roller vertical now, just right next to us. I'm gonna bend my knee in a 90-degree angle, so an L, or a 90-degree angle, and I'm gonna move through the side. So I'm gonna use my arms bent on my elbows and kind of use my opposite leg or knee to move through. If I wanna feel more tension or get more pressure through there, and you can take that, go to your foot and then dig into the roller. We feel a knot anywhere inside our inner leg. Make sure that, again, you press onto the roller and then start to rotate through your leg, through your hips and knee. All right? After that, we would switch sides, and then we move on to our last 2 rolls. These ones are probably the easiest ones to remember. So we're gonna go on to the hamstrings. So that's from the bottom of your butt to just about right before the back of your knee. So we'll go up and down. We can rotate our body and rotate our leg as we go through, just to get a little bit more of the muscle groups within the hamstring area, and just move through it. Again, you wanna have this leg here off to the side so you can push through it and get more tension onto that single leg. If it's a little difficult for you, or if it hurts a little bit too much, we can go to 2 legs, take the pressure off, and push through our hands. But remember, we always wanna have our hands placed somewhere when we're rolling out, just so we can stay balanced, or we'll just fall over. All right, after that, we would switch sides, and now we're gonna go down to the calf muscles. Calf muscles basically right under the knee to right above the ankle. Again, we can get the Achilles area as well. I'll show you a few things you can do for that. So we're gonna go up and down, rotating that leg. All right, so just getting the main muscle up here, and then we can go a little bit lower too. All right, so just loosening up everything right there. Now, if you have a knot or so, some of the rollers that you'll have might have little like ridges, or again, how this one has just 4 different sections here that have knobs. You can kind of press into that area and go up and down with your toe or rotate your ankle. All right? That's just gonna kind of just break everything up and loosen it up more. Okay. So that's the rolls. Now we're gonna go into stretches. So the first thing we would start off with, just bring your knees in, hands on the knees, sit on your butt. From there, one leg's gonna go in the front, one leg's gonna go in the back, and now I'm focusing on the position of them. 90-degree angle or an L. 90-degree angle or an L, right through here. I wanna get my shoulders square. I wanna push the back of my butt and then drive my hips forward. Drive your hips forward through here, and then we're gonna focus on feeling a stretch right through that front leg as well as the back hip, and we're just gonna focus on breathing. 3 inhales, 3 exhales when we warm up. Should sound a lot like this. So again, we want to breathe in and blow out like we're blowing a candle. After that, you're going to feel your lower back that is nice and flat. Your ribs aren't poking up. We're going to just lean back just like this. And I want to focus on keeping tension through my stretch. So that means my knee and my ankle is pressing to the floor. A lot of us, when we go back like this, we might feel the knee pop up. So press it down and just hold the stretch to where your body allows you to. We'll go 3 inhales, 3 exhales again. And then we'll come back to a neutral position and then switch sides. From there, we'll do the same breathing, same stretches with tension, and we're gonna go to our groin. So, groin stretch, again, or butterfly stretch is what most of us call it. Chest up, shoulders square. Again, focus on a flat back, ribs aren't poking out, so we're squeezing our stomach. And now my elbows are gonna put tension on my legs. All right, and then there's 3 inhales, 3 exhales. After that, we'll relax. We're gonna go to a half kneel position. So my right knee, again, you see it's right under my hip. My toes digging into the floor for balance. This is gonna lock my spine. And then my left foot that's in front is gonna be right under my knee. Okay, so the heel's right under the knee. So now I got, again, another 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle, okay? After that, I'm gonna push my butt in the back, bring my hip forward, hands are gonna be next to my feet, and I'm gonna grab my front foot with that inside hand. So if it's left foot, left hand. Now I'm gonna breathe out, tension with the elbow against the leg, and back in, inhale. Breathe out, inhale. Breathe out, inhale. And then again, just to be a little bit more aware, make sure that we're doing it right. Spine is flat, never extended, so your ribs don't poke up. So again, we're squeezing our abs, squeezing our stomach, keeping that spine straight, and then again, pressing forward. Once we get through that with the 3 inhales, 3 exhales, we're gonna press our hands down just like this. I'm gonna look at the top of my hand. It's gonna help you just get a little bit more range of motion through your thoracic. So again, we're just gonna rotate through here. Look at the top of the hand, breathe out, back in. 3 times. Focus on the breathing as you get to the top, and breathe in as you go down. Some of us might have a little bit of valgus or our knee might cave in. Focus on pressing your feet hard so that the knee stays out, so we continue to get that stretch through the inner leg. We'll switch sides after that, and then we're gonna go on to our other stretches. So this stretch is for the piriformis muscle, or your butt, glutes, and hips. So we're gonna start off flat like this. Feet are gonna be just hip width apart. I'm gonna bring myself up to a 90. All right, 90-degree angle again, L's behind the knee. I'm gonna grab my ankle, my right ankle, and put it on my left knee. Some of us might not be so flexible, so you might look like this, or you might have to start off like that. From there, we're gonna try to come up as best as we can. Right hand on the right knee, so the leg that's bent, the hand's on the inside of the knee. Then I'm gonna grab the opposite foot. So for me, it's my left hand, left foot or left leg. I'm gonna push the right knee, I'm gonna pull the left leg, so now I'm stretching with tension. So my right and left side are fighting each other, trying to stay as flat as possible, holding this position, and breathing. Again, as you're doing this, keep your core tight, try to keep your spine flat on the ground. We'll alternate sides after that. And from there, we're gonna go on to our quad and hip flexor stretch. So, again, we're gonna start in that half kneel position again. I'm gonna use my left hand or my front leg with my hand that's on the same side, just grabbing the knee for balance. Squeeze that knee. You're gonna really need to balance off of that. From there, you're gonna bring your chest down. I want you to grab your ankle or your foot. Squeeze your butt in the back leg now. Now drive your hip forward, squeeze your stomach, and bring your chest up. A lot of the time, we're not gonna put enough tension or hold our knee here, and so it'll look a lot like this. And then we're wondering why we can't get up, because we're off balance. Or your foot's a little too under your whole body. So make sure that you have this foot out so you have enough balance and we're not falling over. So again, I'll show you, grab your knee, chest down, grab your ankle or foot, leaning forward just to get it more if we're not that flexible. Squeeze your butt and then drive the hip forward. We'll feel a good stretch through the back leg all along. And then don't forget to breathe. After that, last stretch and probably the easiest one of all, on both hands, on my toes, I'm gonna focus on putting one foot over the other. That bottom foot, I'm trying to press the heel to the ground. I'm gonna keep my butt up just so I keep my spine straight and not have any back extension in my back. So butt up, heel down, we'll feel a good stretch through our calf muscles. So that concludes the stretches. We're just gonna go into some of our band activations now. All right, so band activations. Basically, we're gonna start off, feet are gonna be about hip width apart, and athletic stance as we do all our drills. So I'm gonna have the band around my legs. I'm gonna bring it above my knee. From there, hip the shoulder width apart with my legs. I'm pressing down, butt's back, knees are bent, spine straight, stomach is squeezed. All right, don't rest your hands on your knees. After that, we're gonna go 10 times, out and back in. Now, focus on pressing your feet to the floor so we don't have any of this going on. So I'm just pressing out and coming right back into neutral 10 times. You should feel a lot through your hips and your glutes, your hips and your butt, moving through. After I've done 10 on one side, I'll do 10 on the opposite side, kicking out, keeping my core tight, pressing down, holding that position. From there, I'm gonna do it together at a bit more speed. Pressing out and coming back in, focusing on the control when the band or your knee is coming inward. From there, I'll basically turn over to where I have space, athletic stance. My front leg kicks out, feet are straight, back leg follows. I keep the tension or the stretch in the band the whole time. 4 steps to the left, 4 steps back to the right. We're gonna do this 4 times as we go. Nice and easy. 4 times. The whole time I'm holding this position, pressing my body down. A lot of mistakes that people make is they turn their foot or they'll bring their body up as they go. Focus on squeezing your feet, squeezing your butt, squeezing your legs, squeezing your stomach so that we stay stable. After that, we're gonna go into monster walks. So I'm back in athletic stance, bent to my knees, butts down, pressing my feet to the floor, and I'm gonna focus on rotating through my hips. Feet are gonna stay straight. So for soccer players, really easy. Imagine you're doing scissors. My foot's always gonna end where my heel's in a diagonal from my toe. So I'm progressively moving forward and I'm pressing my leg out. Band stays stretched. Now on the way back, we'll start off in a staggered position. Right leg in front of my left for me. And look at my angle. I have the heel to toe. So as I go back here, I'm gonna focus more on my front toe on the front leg and my back heel for the back leg. So I'm gonna just go toe to heel, feet are straight, staying in athletic stance, kicking out. So we'll go 4 steps forward, and then 4 steps back. Staying pressed down. After that, we're gonna go to the floor. We're gonna put the band on the ball of our feet, just like all our stretches and everything else we've done so far. My toes are up towards my body. Okay, so dorsiflex in my ankle. All right, I'm gonna lay flat just like this. I'm gonna bring my knees up, and again, they're in 90-degree angle in an L. I'm gonna grab one knee. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna breathe in, kick out, extend my left leg. As I breathe out, I'm gonna try to hold this position. Hold for 3 seconds. Keep your core tight, squeeze your butt. You're gonna feel a little bit of like a pull or a contraction. That's just turning on, again, your hip flexor as well as the abdominals. So we're gonna switch sides. So we'll come back to neutral. Hold the other knee, kick out, breathe out, and hold. Remember, each time you wanna bring that leg that's extended back in and restart. All right? Some mistakes that some players will make is they go here, and then they just switch. Make sure you grab your knee each time, and then make sure you focus on resetting the 90 and then kicking back out. That concludes the band activations. So we've done the rolling, we've done the stretches, we've done the bands. This is just something to make it easier for all the players that they can have. We can look at it before practice or go through it before a game. The more we do these things, again, the easier it's gonna be for our body just to function correct. Okay, thank you.